Snow, ice, mud, cold. Although it may be a pleasant peninsula, Michigan's UP in late April isn't generally known for its pleasant weather. But to those who chase after trout, there's a certain electricity in the air as the opening day approaches. This year would prove to be some of the toughest conditions yet, but the little moments of magic along the way made it yet another trip to remember. All right, the road to lake number one of my favorite opening day lakes, and I'm happy to hike into it, but before I do, I'm going to send the drone up because last year I came here and it was mostly ice locked. There it goes. I set this down. Set that right there. Okay. Let's go up and see what we can see. Here's a good look at it. Huh. Someone with a four-wheeler or something must have made a little loop there. I don't imagine it was recently. Yeah, there's not very much open water. All that water that is open is going to be, that's like where the shoreline normally is, so that's going to be full of sticks, and boy, I just don't know about that. I don't think that's a good idea. Good boy. Got it. All right, all set to head into my lake here. I don't think there's any driving over this 4-foot berm of snow. It's about a 1 mile hike. And no idea, but here we go. So I'm heading to a spring that I'm sure is going to be not iced over, but I don't know. I didn't feel like flying the drone again. Just going to hike in and hope for the best. Well, two roads converged in a wood or something like that. But I'm already on the road less traveled here. Right, we are almost there. It's not been terrible. There's been no new tracks on this snowmobile track. You can see it's probably been there for a while, so might be the first person here. This and lo, like an oasis in a snowy desert, he has found the spring. And that's all she wrote. Pretty small, wide open. Let's see if there's any fish in that pond. Try this little guy out. It's like a combination of a fly and a spinner. See if there's anything that lives here. So I saw a rise straight out in front of me here. I did not bring fly fishing gear, but I mean, this kind of looks like a fly. There was another. Tell you, I've never had an Arnold Palmer that didn't go down smooth. If Arizona wants to sponsor me and my 400 subscribers, I'm all ears. Okay. We got some more rises here, but so far they have not been interested. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Finally, just a little one, but man, the opening day brook trout. Okay, carefully. We'll do a quick little release. Take this out ever so gently. Okay. All right, now where's your mom? We're gonna try a new strategy here. The shore is pretty easy to walk on. There's a really deep hole over here. So we're gonna try casting for a little bit from shore, and if that doesn't pan out, I don't know. I might be out of here. You know, a couple of years ago, we were out on opening day and I caught nothing all morning. We moved to a different lake and I caught the biggest brook trout I've ever caught, at least in Michigan. But I knew it was unlikely to top that. So last year, my main goal on opening day was to fish water where I would see nobody else. And I did that. I still caught a couple little fish. And so far this year, I met that goal. Facebook because he figured out how that works. Smile for the camera, boys. Look at that view. The other guy. What are you doing? Got chaga. There, and then it's hard to see, but right up there. I'm not gonna harvest any, but that was cool to see. Whoops. There's some more. Didn't feel like making coffee, so going with one of these monster coffee things. Not bad, not bad. something's on. Bass or bluegill, more than likely. But this is a trout rig. Come on. Or is this a big bluegill? This could be a big bluegill. Oh, it is a brook trout. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I don't have a net. So I gotta be so careful. Wow, I didn't even think there would be trout in here at this point. Like, wow. Look at that. Oh wow, we did it. We caught a brook trout in a lake that I didn't think there was even brook trout anymore. What a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Alright. See if I can get this. Oh, barely hooked. Look at that. Wow. That was cool. This is a rainbow trout lake. I've never fished it. Opening weekend. So I'm excited. Just talked to a guy the last lake we left who was just here. He said they did pretty good. They were just arriving at the one we were leaving, so we swapped. This lake's got a lot of nostalgia for me. Fished it in the winter, very first time I came here. Caught a rainbow trout through the ice, but was right around the time our older daughter was born. It was early in my career. I was like just starting to get out and begin exploring lakes, wilderness areas, national forests. Yeah. All right. Well, when Bro said that casting worked better, he wasn't kidding. Up in the shallows here. Come on. Oh, this is a nice one too. This is one of the bigger inland rainbows I've ever caught. Definitely my biggest out of this lake. All right. There he is. And there he goes. That was really cool. I had one swim up and hit this and just didn't quite get hooked. Put the trolling rod back in the water to see if that does anything. These are so cool to cast for in this crystal clear water. You see them. I watched that one follow this up and it didn't hit until almost at the surface. Hiking in my waders here. I took the drone up again to
the lake I wanted to get to on opening day. And a little bit more ice has opened up. So there's, looks to be, at least, there looks to be a decent area along shore where I can wade in and have enough room to cast. This time of year they'll be in really shallow anyway, so this could be good. Hopeful. Well, this is gonna be it. I was here for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, fished this open water, waded up and down. Had fish trying to hit a spinner from underneath skim ice, and was not able to catch one that way. Was bobber fishing here for the last hour or so and had a couple hits right away, and then nothing. The wind's picking up, my feet are freezing, tired, hungry, cold. Forgot to drink coffee this morning. So I guess this is a very unceremonious ending to Trout Opener 2026. All right, we are now 2 weeks after the Trout Opener, and still a bit of snow on this road. But coming back to get to this lake that was still froze, I ended up fishing in my waders and running into all kinds of skim ice, and had trout trying to take my spinner like a topwater bait through the skim ice to no success. So 2 weeks later, going for round 2. All right, we got one. We got one going. Let's see what we got. My other line's gonna get all tangled up, but that's okay. I don't mind. Just gently take this one boat side. Oh, maybe not. It might be bigger than I think. I better net him just in case. He spit the minnow. Oh, and he came off. That's fine. No problem. All right, finally. It's been pretty slow. On the ultralight. Wow, with some pretty colors on this one. Okay. Let's see. There he is. And off he goes. Back to the depths. Thank you, bud. I don't know if this is still here. I was almost stopped. Oh yeah, it's here. I don't think it's that big, but let's see if we can net it, whatever it is. Ooh. Well, maybe it is decent size. Cool. Nice way to end the night. Man, the brook trout in this lake are so pretty. I don't know that I've seen a lake that has such gorgeous colors. I don't know if he'd be legal size if I was keeping him. He keeps slipping on me, so I'm just gonna tip the net into the water here. Beautiful. Hits and follows. It's Moose Look Water Spill. Ready to cover a rainbow trout lake.